Peter Cottontail. Wr- Written by Amanda Stevens, illustrated by Christopher Santoro. Easter was always the best day of the year in Green Valley. That was the day Peter Cottontail came into town. Higgledy piggledy, here I am, Peter would always say. Every year, Peter brought Easter baskets filled with bright, beautifully colored eggs and sweet, yummy candies. There was a basket for each of the children. Higgledy piggledy, happy Easter, Peter would shout as he hopped from house to house. On Easter morning, the mommies would parade in their Easter bonnets. The children would munch on their Easter candy. The Green Valley every Easter was exactly the same as the one before, until one year, on the day before Easter, Willie Wolf decided there would be no more Easter fun in Green Valley. Those bunnies make such a big deal out of Easter, Willie grumbled to himself. They sing and they dance and they feast and they never invite me. Well, I'll show them. Peter Cottontail won't be giving out any Easter eggs this year. Then Willie hid behind a tree and waited for Peter to come hopping by. It wasn't long before Peter Cottontail appeared at the top of the hill. As soon as Willie spotted the happy rabbit, he let out a loud, ferocious roar. That roar sure scared Peter. He dropped all of his eggs. Quick as a wink, Willie scooped up the eggs and ran into the forest. On his way, he hid each and every egg. Willie wanted to make sure no one would find them. The next morning, when the children awoke, there were no colored eggs anywhere. There were no jelly beans. There wasn't a chocolate bunny to be found. "Oh dear," cried the littlest bunny. "Peter Cottontail has forgotten all about Easter." Of course, Peter Cottontail had not forgotten about Easter at all. He was out searching for his missing Easter eggs. "This is higgledy-piggledy horrible," Peter said sadly to himself as he hopped along. Just then, Peter heard somebody singing in a rough, gruff voice. "I've got the eggs so folks won't be full of laughs and cheer. Without the sweet and yummy treats, there will be no Easter this year." "So that's it," Peter said to himself. "Willie doesn't have the Easter spirit. Well, I can fix that. Or my name isn't Peter Cottontail, which it higgledy-piggledy most certainly is." Peter hopped back to Green Valley and told everyone what he had discovered. "Willie Wolf had stolen all of our eggs," Peter said, "but that does not stop us from having an Easter party. We can still sing songs and dance and feast on delicious food." As the other bunnies hopped off to start the party, the littlest bunny said, "I knew Peter Cottontail could never forget about Easter." Peter did not go with the other rabbits. Instead, he hurried off in search of Willie Wolf. That was a very brave thing to do, especially since wolves are not usually very nice to rabbits. When Peter arrived at Willie's house, he called, "Willie Wolf, come out here." Willie came out with a big smile on his face. "What are you doing here?" he asked Peter. "I thought you would be off having a big Easter party, but I see you have no Easter eggs. I guess that means Easter is canceled." "Not at all, Willie," Peter said sweetly, "but it would be a nicer Easter for everyone if you would just give me back the eggs you stole." "There are no eggs here," Willie grinned. "See for yourself." Peter looked around him. All he saw was an empty basket. Peter couldn't understand how that could be. Just then, the littlest bunny came hopping up behind Peter. "Hey, Peter, look what I found." In his paw was a beautiful Easter egg. "Me too. I found one too," shouted another little bunny. "It was hidden under the rock over there." "So that's what you did with the eggs," Peter said to Willie. "Well, since you hid the eggs, you can help us find them. Come on, everyone. Let's hunt for Easter eggs." So Willie joined the Easter egg hunt, and he had a very good time. "I like Easter," Willie smiled, "and I love Easter egg hunts. This is the best Easter I ever had." And all the animals of Green Valley agreed. In fact, Peter Cottontail decided to hold an Easter egg hunt every single year. Higgity piggledy, hooray! Everyone cheered. There are 76 Easter eggs on the pages of this book. Can you find them all? So if you do buy a copy of this book, you can go ahead and look for those 76 Easter eggs. The end.